What's up? I was talking to somebody earlier, drinking some water because someone sent us a bottle of Maker's Mark. It was a small bottle, but we finished it. Not me, myself. I drank a fair amount. But the rest of the team drank some with me. And we were kind of getting into conversation because we've had 3 calls today of my friends that are calling me, asking me what they should pay themselves and they should pay their people. I'll make another video on what you should pay yourself, but how you should treat people, right? If you're trying to scale your business from 6 figures or even 7 figures and continue to scale, you're really going to need team. You're not going to do it by yourself. And so you need to have a team. And when I was talking to my friends, I was telling them what like Malby and other people in this office make. They're like, dude, that's ridiculous. We don't make as much as you, blah, blah, blah. And it's not about that. It's like, I'm willing to make less money so my team makes more because everybody has to eat at this table, not just me. Right? And I have that mentality. This is like my family, this is my team, and that's why this culture is so strong. You guys could go offer him a job right now for 3 times as much money. I can bet you money all he's gonna do is insult you and laugh at like who you are. Because there's loyalty here, there's love, there's respect, there's so much more. This is so not financial. Right? But I've made it like that because I've become best friends with my team. Like literally he's my best friend. Right? And so like that's how we work things around here. And that's the problem with people. Everybody just wants to take and no one's willing to give. No one's willing to separate themselves from their business. No one's willing to take a little bit less, even if it's for a little, to potentially grow more, right? Like he's well aware that as the business scales, I will make more, but he's gonna make a ton of money. And I'm stoked about that. I want that. Honestly, I probably want that more than actually I want to make money for myself. And he knows that that's a fact. Actually, you can probably talk about that.
Yeah, so being a team member that's highly valued and paid a fair amount, I wouldn't even consider. We actually had a guy like a year or so ago come in, driving a Bentley, and he's like, "Oh, watch, I could buy anybody here. What if I give you $250,000 right now to just stop doing this and come work for me?" I literally laughed in his face, like, "Dude, you don't get what we have." And he took a step back, like, "What do you mean?" And most people don't value their employees, or fuck that, people don't value their team members enough to pay them enough to really stick around. Now, if I was being paid a couple grand a month, just enough to pay my bills, and I had to do something on the side, I would start thinking, okay, well, this clearly isn't long term because I'm not respected enough. The amount of work I'm putting in and I'm generating however many millions of figures for the company, if I'm not getting a decent paycheck and I have to look elsewhere, I'm not going to stick around forever. And that's how just life is. You can't expect to give someone breadcrumbs and then promise them the world and never deliver and expect them to stay and build, a kingdom or any kind of, nice, happy family. It's going to crumble. So if you don't take care of your people, they're not going to take care of you. You're going to just have a revolving door of team members, and you're going to sit there and wonder, man, everybody comes in here and they start to learn the thing and they seem like they like it, but then they leave for one reason or another. They're probably not making enough. People have to pay bills. Life is expensive. And business owners don't consider that because you look at an employee as just an asset, but it's also an expense. And not having the value in your head and seeing the growth potential that person has and treating them right and paying them well is going to shoot you in the foot if you do not do that. So, yeah.
So treat your people right. This business, if it's going to grow, it's going to grow with people, not just you. You probably are the bottleneck of your business, and you're probably making your business have shortcomings because you're treating it as an ATM instead of treating it as a company. Instead of having 6 to 12 months worth of revenue inside of the business as a savings or a treasure chest just in case something happens. And instead of paying yourself more, pay your people more, give more bonuses, treat people right, take them to eat, give them dinners. Like, they're humans, man, just like you are. Like, they want the same things that you do. And for you to just treat people like they're just a number or something else, like a robot, then that'll show later on. They'll stay for a little bit, and then when they leave, your business will crumble because you won't have the systems, you won't have the processes, because no one cares enough to actually build that because you're not paying them enough. So think about other people more than you think about yourself if you actually want to build a business that's scalable, successful, and consistent. If you guys need help with that, learn operations and learn really how to treat people as people and not just, a dollar figure, DM the word Savage and we can help you guys with that because we help a ton of people inside of that for themselves and for their business. That's it for me. This is Malby. We're going to go finish off and polish off that bottle of Maker's Mark. See you guys later.
Peace.